Welcome back, guys, to the second episode of the Parent's Guide to Survival Minecraft. In the first episode, we explored our world around us a little bit. We gathered our original resources, cobblestone, wood, dirt. That allowed us to build a minor fortification, allow us to survive the first night. Always handy. Now, we've got some stone tools. We've got a defensive position to make it through the night. Well, what do we do that first night while the mobs are all around us? This is an excellent time to begin our resource gathering, as there's a bad guy right there, a couple bad guys out in the water. What we need to do is we need to go into mining mode. For us to be able to mine, we need a couple things. We're going to need some torches, and we're going to need some pickaxes. We come over here, get some torches started. Well, we need some more planks for charcoal. 4 planks should be enough. We'll come in here. We'll put in a couple planks. We'll put in some wood. That'll go ahead and start making some charcoal for us. We'll come over here, make some sticks. We're going to need a few more sticks than that. So I'm going to create a bit more wood, more sticks. Now we can make some stone tools. We're going to need a couple pickaxes. We're going to grab 3 pickaxes. 1, 2, 3. The wood pickaxe, not very useful, but we will use the stone pickaxes to allow us to begin to mine down. Yeah, there's all kind of mobs. They're coming for us. Not good. Come over here, grab my charcoal. We're going to go ahead and, since you don't need a crafting table to make, we're going to go ahead and create 12 torches. We got everything we need to begin our process. Now we just have to go down. Generally, what I like to do is just create a stair-stepping mechanism. We have to get through the dirt here. Let's go ahead and create our stairs down. What we don't want to do in Minecraft is dig straight down. As we get to some of the deeper depths, there are lava pools. If we were to dig straight down, we would eventually run into a lava pool. And what happens when you fall into lava? You pretty much die and lose everything in your inventory. We want to avoid that. We want to just be able to safely go down and find resources. So we're just going to create what is basically a stair-step process down into the mine. So what are we going down here to collect? Well, we're obviously collecting a bit more cobblestone. We're collecting a bit more dirt. What we're really looking for are resources that are necessary to do well within the world. What we're looking for are cobblestone. We're looking for dirt. Cobblestone. We're looking for, we're looking for iron. We're looking for coal, resources that we need to survive through the night. Mostly right now we've gotten cobblestone. This white stuff is dorite. Makes a white block. It's nice for creating things. Not very useful for anything else within the game, but it does make a nice aesthetic. Some people hate it. Some people like it. It's a personal choice on that. But we're going to continue to stair step down. We're looking for iron. We're looking for coal. Other types of resources that we can use to advance ourselves in the game. We need coal to be able to smelt things in the furnace. We need iron to be able to make iron tools, be able to make iron armor, protect ourselves from the mobs of the world around us. And as we head down in the world, we'll find rare materials. Things like redstone, things like diamonds. We're going to find lapis lazuli. We're going to find emeralds. There's a lot of different rare resources deeper in the world. How deep does the world go in Minecraft? That's a good question. There's actually a height and build limit in Minecraft. The world starts at basically 0 and goes up to 255. So there's 256 blocks within the world. We're heading down to the bottom. At the bottom, there's bedrock, which you can't mine through. And that starts at about level 5 in the world. and you can't get below it. There's no way to mine bedrock. It's the bottom of the world. So we're going to start heading our way down and hope we can find some rare materials as we begin to continue to search for what we really need, which is iron. So I'm going to let this go into fast forward mode here as we begin to work our way down to bedrock. Hey guys, we finally found some iron. We've been fairly unlucky in our journey down here so far. And usually I've found stuff by now, but we have actually found some iron ore. This is the most precious commodity at the beginning of the game that we need. We found 4 pieces. That's really going to be useful to get us started. But we need really about 30 pieces of iron. But we get a start. That's 4. 4 is better than none. They come in blocks of 4 to 8, generally. Sometimes you can find bigger blocks than that. And there's lava. This is the thing we want to avoid, why we don't dig straight down. If I were to jump in that, I would immediately die. We don't want to die, so I'm going to put a block down there so that we can continue to work our way down. But that's also a sign we're probably nearing the bottom of the world. Also, the sign is this darker stuff here. This is deep slate cobblestone, which is also near the bottom of the world. So we're going to continue to work our way down and see if we can find the bottom of the world here. And maybe find some other resources. We've had some pretty bad luck here in our process of collecting resources. By this time I've usually found coal, we've usually found other blocks besides iron, gold, redstone. All that stuff usually shows up in these levels down here. And we have not found any of those yet. Here we go. Here is our first step of coal. This is what we can use to... And there's endstone. This is the bottom level. That means we're probably around level 5. But I need to get this coal while I'm down here so that we can make more torches, so that we can smelt our iron to make iron tools. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Okay, so this tells me where I am in the world. This block right here is the endstone, which tells me I'm at about level 5 right here. So this is level 5. We don't want to mine at level 5 because this is below most of your lava pools. If I were to kind of continue in a straight line here, lava would begin to fall on our head. That's not an enjoyable process. Lava pools at actually level 11. If we just back up from level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10, level 11. So this spot right here, let me come down here and grab my torch, is where we want to mine to be safe. Level 11. Okay, so now we're here at level 11. Now we can continue to mine. And looky here, we have more iron. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 5. Let's put a torch down here so we can see better. 5. Oops. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, this is motherload right here. 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 2 blocks together. This is really gonna prove handy in our ability to do well in this world. Okay, so that gives us 20 pieces of iron. That's a good start. We need to get up to about 30. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of reorganize my inventory here a little bit. Get rid of the dirt. Let's bring the cobblestone back down. We've got the iron. We got some coal. Okay, so now we're at our level that we want to be at. And now we just kind of work our way down a line. Generally, I only make it too high because that's to maximize our use of time. And here we come to redstone. Redstone is one of those deep materials that you can find in Minecraft. Unfortunately, you cannot mine it with a stone pickaxe. We can run for this a little bit. We'll break through it, but we don't get a drop from it. You actually need iron tools to mine that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and make one more crafting table, our third crafting table of the series. And we'll throw this down here and make some of the stuff we need. So I'm going to go ahead. We've got a ton of cobblestone now, so I can make another furnace. We'll just put the furnace up here, and we'll throw a piece of coal, a couple pieces of coal in there. Actually, we're going to need 3 pieces of coal. Coal will smelt 8 pieces of iron, so 3 pieces of coal should smelt all 20 iron. I'm just going to sit here, grab 3 pieces of iron so that we can get a iron pickaxe. We'll continue our mining process, see if we can get some more iron, see what other kind of resources we can get. I'll let this smelt. We'll come back and collect it on the way out. So here we go. Come on, 3 pieces of iron. We come over to our crafting table. We can now make an iron pickaxe. Okay, now we can go back to mining and we can actually collect our redstone. Redstone is like electricity or electric wire, so to speak, in Minecraft. It allows you to make devices that are automated. We won't get too much into using it right now, mainly because it is a little more advanced topic and really isn't necessary to win the game outside of a couple different uses. And I found some more coal. Always useful to grab the coal if we have it. We can use this for torches. Come down here. There's a ton of coal. What you find when you play this game, there's coal is usually in huge blocks. So all you gotta do is find a chunk of it, and you're gonna find 10, 12 pieces of it easily. Last of my stone pickaxes here. And the reason we mine the coal is because a lot of times other resources are attached to coal. In this case, more iron, yay. So here we go, we're collecting more iron, awesome. And this looks like a nice little 8 block. And that gets us up to 28 pieces of iron. We'll come over here. We've had good luck. Let's see if there's anything on this side of the patch of coal. Probably not, but we're going to test anyway. Yeah, there's nothing on this side probably yet. Okay, so now we've got a ton of iron. We got 29 pieces of iron. We've got, we're on 28 pieces of iron. That's a good spot to be. Just going to jump up, fill in the spot. Let's make some more torches. We got plenty of coal now. We can make torches. We can see where we're going. And I'm just going to go ahead and mine out the rest of this pickaxe and probably some of the iron pickaxe and see what kind of resources we can get. So once again, I'm going to put this on fast forward and let's collect some resources. And as we do that, we come across the dreaded gravel. Gravel is one of those things that deals with gravity. Very, very unfortunate that we have gravel down here, but you always find gravel down below. The easiest way to deal with gravel is to use a torch. So if I were to mine these 2 blocks of stone, the rest of the gravel will come falling down. But what we can do is we can place a torch below it. Now when it falls, the gravel can't land on the torch. The torch breaks up the gravel, and we can go on without having to go through all that gravel as well. So let's get back to mining. I'm going to use this as a shortcut to get us through some of this gravel, and we'll see what happens. Hey, we got more iron. Yay. Okay, guys, we're gonna go through this coal right here. See if we can get any more iron. If not, we've probably got enough resources and materials to make it through. We're most of the way through this pickaxe. We're just gonna go ahead and see. Hopefully, there's something attached to this coal. Doesn't look like there is, but we'll try anyway. Nothing here. We've got a bunch of resources. Here is some copper. We'll mine this out real quick. This really doesn't have much of a use in the game right now. It is decorative. It's kind of neat in that it actually changes color over time like copper does. It'll go from that bright, shiny copper color to kind of a green, faded color that you get with copper over time when you put it down. Doesn't really have much we need right at this point in time. Okay, so I'm going to head back up here real quick. I'm going to have to run all the way back down our long tunnel. Let's see if we can find our iron that's been cooked. We'll go ahead and collect our crafting table. We can leave the furnace down here. Yeah, let's grab the furnace while we're down here. We might as well. We add it back to the top. So we got our furnace. Let's head back up. And we're going to go ahead and smelt our iron and see where we are in the day. Is it still daytime? Is it still nighttime? We'll know when we get back up top. This is kind of the tedious part of the game, the mining part. It's also some of the most relaxing things you can do. It allows you to just kind of chill out in an environment where you're not going to be attacked by mobs and go around and collect resources. It's the part of the game that you have to spend a lot of time doing, and this is the part where kids really struggle. They can go down to the bottom, they'll mine a little bit, but then they get bored by the tedious nature of it. And I get it. I mean, it's not the most exciting activity you can do in the game. At the same time, it's a vitally important one, and that's where the kids really struggle, is on those tedious aspects of the game. As an adult, though, we can kind of go through those tedious aspects. We can turn it into a relaxing episode that allows us to just kind of chill out, relax, and just mine, gather resources. It allows you to kind of shut down your brain. It allows you to just kind of do an important part of the game in a low-stress environment, kind of like knitting or any other type of hobby, type of activity. You can just kind of do it, not to think about it, and just relax. And it's a vital part of the game. It'll help us get resources. Because if we come in here and start looking at our resources, we've got a ton of cobblestone. We got other things, diorite, dirt. We got tuff, which is not very useful. The gravel, which isn't very useful. Andesite. There's granite. We got some raw copper. We got some cobbled deep slate. There's a lot of things, and we got a ton of redstone dust. So we've got everything we need to kind of get us going in the world and create a better fort if we want to, or whatever it might be. What I'm going to do now is using this to kind of create a few things. We're going to go ahead and create a chest. You need 8 oak planks for a chest in this position, or you can find it in the menu right here. Chest. This will allow us to put down a bunch of the stuff we've collected, because we really, at the end of the day, we don't need any of these resources. We don't need this much cobblestone. We'll keep a stack. We don't need the redstone. We don't need the copper. We don't need the pickaxe anymore. We don't need any flint. We don't really need any seeds at this point in time. We don't need that much dirt. We'll keep a stack of dirt for building purposes. We'll keep the crafting table. We can go ahead and put down a second furnace if we want. And there's mobs out there wanting to get us. And we can then smelt multiple things at a time. We're almost done with this. We got 30 pieces of iron. Now we can go about crafting some of the things that we're going to need to do well within the game. Okay, the first thing we're going to need is a bucket. A lot of people ask, why do you need a bucket? A bucket is useful for water. I can take my bucket, I can come over here, grab some water. Wow, there's mobs everywhere. It's coming to be daytime soon. The water is useful for mining. When we go down, if we come across lava, we can drop water on it. The water will turn it to obsidian, which then we can walk upon and be safer in the world of lava. So the bucket becomes a really important survival tool, especially in the mining world. The other thing we're going to need as we get going through here is some shears. The shears, if we find some sheep, we can get wool. The wool we can then use to make a bed. Then we can sleep through the night instead of have to survive with zombies. And now we get to the important part of this. We need armor. We need a chest plate. We'll grab some leggings. These are the most important pieces of armor. They're the ones that are going to give you the most protection. So if I come and look now, my armor bar above the hearts, I'm halfway across. This gives me the basic protection if a mob hits me a couple times, skeleton shoots me with some arrows, I'm not going to immediately die from it. So how much more iron do we have? We still got 10 pieces of iron. We got 13 pieces of iron. We can go ahead and make boots and a helmet. I'm going to go ahead and make the boots. We'll leave the helmet. We can. How much is a helmet? A helmet is 5. We can go ahead and make a helmet. We got a full set of iron armor, which is a nice spot to be. We can then take the remaining 4 iron pieces and make us another pickaxe. We're going to need some more sticks for the pickaxe. And we can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and make a pickaxe. That'll allow us to go back and do some more mining if we want. We still have a piece of iron. And that'll pretty much do it for this episode of Minecraft. When we come back in our next episode, I'm going to go back down and mine another vein down here. When we come back, we're going to take the resources we had. We're going to go out and explore the world and see what we have there. So I'm going to leave it off at this point. You all have a great day, and we'll see you soon.